Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your mid-January to mid-February 2023. Happy New Year. Mid-month reading as I drop everything. Welcome, welcome. Hope you all are doing well. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rudi. Thank you so much for being here. If you're returning, welcome back. I thank you for your time and your energy. So make a mess out of there. All right, guys. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Feel free to check your other sign placements to see if there's more guidance or clarity or answers to questions you might have in those readings. All right. Let's get some sage going or some Palo Santo going here. All right. It smells so good. Let us see what we have for this first reading of January. These three cards are your overall energy for this reading. What's kind of going on now? Let me get them out underneath. Okay. Let's see. This was that, and this. So we have the Five of Wands. We have Hangman and Judgment. I've had more base readings here with the major arcana than I have in any other readings. People are pulling 3 and 4. This is life lessons. This is what we're learning now. And this is kind of every day. So this is important. There's importance here for what you're going through. You have the Five of Wands. It can be some type of disagreement. It could be some type of learning experience. It could be some type of uncomfortable area that you're learning or going into. Your wands are what you're passionate about, what you desire, your growth. It could be school. It could be, trying to get a degree, and it's difficult. It's not an easy thing. It's something that you have to do by yourself. It's something nobody else can do for you. It's something that nobody else can figure out. You have to do it for yourself with the Hangman. You have to go within. You have to think about how you want to do this. You have to slow yourself down. Nobody else can do it, right? And then you have the Judgment. So in doing all this, you'll come out of it with kind of a clean slate. You'll come out of it with a new beginning. You'll come out of it with a new start. Wiping the slate clean, turning the page, having a crisp white page to start again on. A regrouping of something here also. But this is solitude, time alone, gaining wisdom to come out into a bolder, better area, or bolder, better universe, or a bolder, better world, whatever it is you're trying to create. Being given that chance to start again, start new, start fresh is the Judgment card. Kind of seeing where you made your mistakes and adjusting accordingly is what I feel. You have in your health, you have the Empress. The Empress is a card of growth. It's a card of fertility. It's a card of fruition and creativity. So you could be, first and foremost, you could be pregnant or wanting to be pregnant. That's a possibility with the Empress. It can also be a card of, doing something, finding an exercise, or finding an eating habit, or finding something that you enjoy and you can tolerate or you can do that works for you. It doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody, but it works for you. Figuring it out, what works for you with the Empress. Creating your own, exercise, or creating your own eating, or creating your own something. But doing it, doing this because it works for you. You don't have to follow anybody else's rules. Again, it could be also fertility. There's, Empress is a card of fertility, so that's a possibility also. And managing yourself well, really focusing in on that management of your time, allowing yourself enough time to maybe exercise, things like that. Your wealth is the World card. This can talk about an ending of a cycle, like if you have CDs in the bank and they're up, or they're you have to turn them in or cash them. I don't know how you do all that. It could talk about that. It could be that something was in there for a while and now it's time to come out. It's cyclical. It's time to renew, time to put in again, that kind of energy. It also talks about there could be travel involved, or there could be trying to save money up to travel with this being wealth and this being the world. Maybe you want to travel the world. Maybe you want to travel somewhere in the world, and you're saving your money. You're trying to make that happen. You're making a conscious effort to save money in order to travel, or to, uh, go to where you want to go in the world. You have the Hierophant, which is number 5, talking in your career. This could be a promotion. It could be a raise. It could be acknowledgement where somebody higher up sees you. It's like almost you're given the key to, like, the men's bathroom. You know how that used to be the joke? I got the key to the bathroom. That's kind of, you've got some type of prestige, or not, knowledge, or moving up, in a sense that it's little things that mean a lot, right? You could be reaching a milestone in your work. Maybe you've been there for 5 years or 30 years or 40 years. Maybe you're reaching a milestone with the Hierophant. Again, it's an acknowledgement from, like, a CEO or somebody up higher that is acknowledging your service or your work, or maybe you're making a commitment to stay longer with the company, or signing a contract or something like that with the Hierophant. It's a good card. It can, again, be a card of leadership. You might be taking a leadership role. You might be moving up the ladder, up the chain to a leadership position. We have the Four of Wands for love. This is stable, secure energy. If you're single, you're wanting that stable, secure energy. I feel like you're not wanting, basically a one night stand, or you want something solid. You want something lasting. You want to start something with somebody, a foundation. You want to start building a foundation with somebody. Again, your wands are your passion, your desire, your growth. They are, fast moving fire energy. So you can meet somebody and there's a lot of heat and passion between the two of you. My advice is to take it slow, because anytime you have that, it can burn out really quickly. And a lot of times there can be a lot of hurt feelings with that as well. If you're in a relationship, this also talks to me about, if you're single, you could meet somebody at a function, like at a wedding or a birth or a baby shower or a wedding shower, or graduation or something. There's some type of celebration here. It could be a birthday for somebody and you're invited. So I always tell people, if you're single and you're looking and you're invited to something, go, because you never know who you're going to meet. And if you're in a relationship, this could be taking something to the next level, making something stronger, making something more stable. You could be buying a house. You could be, again, making that commitment, moving in together, getting married, getting engaged. There's some type of celebration again here with this card, and it could be where you're having a baby. You just never know with the Four of Wands. But it's bringing in that stable energy that you are. I just feel like you're not accustomed to this for some reason. Maybe you haven't been with somebody that is kind of grounded and stable and not flighty. Because the birds are grounded. They're not in the air. They're grounded. Like, this is an unstable energy, because they're all flying around. Bottom of the deck is your subconscious. We have the High Priestess. This talks about trusting your instincts, trusting your gut instincts, knowledge. Kind of like, you have the World card here for finances. Kind of like if you studied finances your whole life and you're getting ready to go invest into something, and you feel like you need to pull out all your books and go back over this. The High Priestess is like, you've learned. Now it's time to, put your books away and take action on something. Do something. Bring something. Whatever it is that you study, whatever it is that you have knowledge on, present it. Take it out. Practice what you've been studying, basically. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. The knowledge is in you, is what I feel with the High Priestess. The knowledge is in you. And it's a beautiful card of trusting your instincts. And again, trusting yourself, knowing that you've learned things that you need to know. Things are balancing out, and you're aware of it, and you have to trust your instincts and trust your knowledge. Trust what you've learned, Aquarius. Don't be afraid. All right. We have the Hangman. It's a card of Pisces. And a lot of people say the High Priestess is a card of Pisces also. I find that interesting. All right. We have energy that is decreasing. Education. See? That's what I said. You've learned what you need to learn. Now it's time to put it in practice. You've learned what you need to learn. Now it's time to put it in practice. I feel that with education. Not that you don't have to learn anymore, but whatever this situation is, or whatever this is that you're thinking about moving ahead on, changing course, changing directions, you know, wiping your slate clean, starting over, whatever it is that you're doing, you have the knowledge. You've learned. You know what to do about it. You just have to trust yourself. Trust your instincts. What energy is increasing for Aquarius? Follow the leader. Follow the leader. I'll have to read out of the book on this. I just feel like follow those that you have admired, or whose work you might admire. It says, every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and honesty are examples to those around you. You're being called to lead others by example. High Priestess, you're being called to lead others by example. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of bravery in the adventures of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joys revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it. By being fully authentic, you'll lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else see. Lead with love. There is another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. That's what I thought. Emulate the leader you respect. You will then, in turn, have more to offer. Yeah, you know, don't be afraid. I'm not saying copy verbatim, but if there's somebody you admire their qualities, incorporate that into whatever it is that you'll be teaching, whatever it is that Hierophant could be a teacher too. Your position at work might have went from whatever to teacher or professor or something like that. Very interesting. Especially follow the leader in education. You'll have to let me know. This card could be, you know, maybe what school to work at, or which direction to go. All right. One more card for our Aquarius. Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. Beautiful card. Magic works through you. And I always tell people, I'm sure you won't see a scarab beetle, but if you see beetles, then remember this reading, remember the message it has, and take it from there. It just talks about in ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle was revered for their creative magic. The beetle reminds us that we can bring forth something extraordinary seemingly out of thin air. Right? High Priestess, the Hierophant. Things you thought about with the Hangman. Now is a time for great optimism, for you can accomplish anything you desire, and your creative endeavors will come to fruition. Empress. Miracles, opportunities, abundance, and love will appear seemingly out of nowhere as you allow Spirit to work through you and magically manifest what you need. Open up. The High Priestess is a very spiritual card. Open up to that realm. Open up to the possibilities. Open up Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. I think you've learned a lot here with the Hangman about going within. Could be meditations. I feel like this is drama, getting away from it, going within, seeing what direction you want to go, starting new, getting a clean slate and starting again, being in charge of your health and your, your wealth, which direction you want to go, if you want to travel the world. The opportunities with your work could be, where you're teaching now, or you're a leader, or you're kind of next in line. There's a lot of change coming in your work, for the better, for the better, being recognized, having that recognition, and then having that uh, solid foundation that you want for a relationship. Or if you have a relationship, taking it to a solider foundation, to the next level somehow. Beautiful reading, Aquarius, really is. I love this card. It's so pretty. And it's like almost like times of the essence, because you have a clock there. I don't know if this is going to focus. And then all the little critters and fairies. It's like they're playing, they're having fun. And I think that's part of it too. Have fun. Have fun. When you have fun, you radiate joy and happiness and sunshine. And in turn, it brings in that same vibration you're putting out. And it's a beautiful thing. That's the energy you want to attract. And the Scarab Beetle is a gorgeous card. Look at the colors in that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. All right, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Stay safe, stay healthy, be blessed. Know that I put readings out the first of the month for subscribers. Well, those two. I put the reading out the first of the month for singles and committed relationships. Subscribe, hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any readings or any things I upload or post. I just did a deck walkthrough on a beautiful deck called the Keymaster Tarot. So check that out if you're interested. It's honestly, it's beautiful. I look forward to working with it. All right, guys, take care, stay safe, be blessed, and remember the power you have inside you. The power you can wield. It's amazing. All right, talk to you next month. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.